Being honest with you, it was really not easy to be an advanced English speaker. From where I begin, and still I believe that I am learning. I am in learning process because one Aristotle says, a great man never says that I have learned everything. A great man will always say, I am still learning. Because the best way to get into the knowledge world to accept that I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. So in a bustling city filled with diverse culture and opportunities, I lived in a place is a very small town of West Bengal, and I was captivated by the beauty and power of the English language. Despite growing up in a non-English speaking household, I was determined to become the best and a perfect English speaker and public speaker. Embracing the challenge as a child, I devoured English language, English books, watched English movies, and practiced speaking with anyone who would listen. I embraced the challenge of mastering a language that was not native to him. I think fueled by a deep passion for communication and connection. And I think, I always just seek for knowledge. I understood that to become the best and very good English speaker, I needed to immerse myself in the language and its nonsense. I enrolled in English classes, devoured grammar books, and sought out opportunities to practice speaking and listening. But I couldn't stay in that English classes more than 1 week maybe, because the way they were teaching, it was the old way of teaching English language. And I knew, like this, nobody would be able to learn any language ever in their life. Then I watched few videos on YouTube that completely cleared my mind that if you want to be a fluent English speaker, the thing you need to understand, you just forget about grammar, just forget about the things that you are just willing to just have in your life to be a fluent English speaker. The thing you need, how much you're excited to learn this language. Everything starts with the level of confidence and the level of desire you have for the thing. So if you are quite desirable about the things that you want to become in your life, no such power in the world can stop you to be that person. I belong to a very small village where nobody could speak English properly. In that non-speaking village or non-speaking household, I literally dedicated myself to this language. And I said, I'm gonna learn this language at any cost. Then I started watching movies, listening music, and lots of things I did, but I said I would never give up. I downloaded a lot of applications where I could talk to people free. As I'm Indian, I always find, like some ways to manage all the things free. Why would I have to pay something which something is absolutely available in free? That's what I did exactly. And the more important thing, what I decided to step out from my comfort zone. I knew I had to step out from my comfort zone. I volunteered to give presentations in English, participated in debates, and even joined English speaking clubs. Means like I run my own clubhouse. There I have my own club, the debate room. I have started this club so that I can help so many people, and those people who engaged with me in this panel, they also helped me to become the way that I am and the way that I'm speaking. I know many of you have a dream to speak like me, and you will, if you will work the way that I have worked. If I can do, that means anybody can do it. And one more important thing, learning from mistakes is the biggest thing that we have to understand. I made mistakes and faced moments of frustration, but instead of being discouraged, I viewed each setback as an opportunity to learn and grow. I embraced feedbacks, corrected my errors, and remained committed to his goals of mastery. When I joined Clubhouse, there was no one to speak to me. I just put a mirror in front of me and I started speaking to myself. The thing that we have to understand, dedication, how much you are dedicated to this language. I don't know, since my childhood days, I got infatuated with this language. I always feel that I am connected with this language somehow. When I feel like this really that I'm so much connected with this language and I want to really improve my communication skills in this field, I want to be a public speaker who will be speaking in English language on the stage. At that time, it was not easy for a Hindi medium student to do that. It's not easy for me to do that. And that is why I really wanted to enhance my communication skills at any cost. Then I started my own clubhouse, debate room kind of stuff where people used to come. They are still coming regularly, and where I go regularly. From last 2 years, I believe if you want to master anything, you need to be consistent. You gotta be consistent on that. And do you want to know the level of consistency? From last 1.5 years, I have not taken a single day gap. in my speaking English. Regularly I speak. And always remember one thing, that your knowledge, always explore and try to share your knowledge with others. I became passionate about sharing my knowledge and helping others on their own language learning journeys. I tutored students, yes. I led so many, like you can say, like free classes here as well, so that people can understand. I inspired so many people. I dedicated myself to this language completely. And I think I achieved this fluency through years of dedication, perseverance, and genuine love for the English language. I achieved my dream of becoming a very good English speaker. My eloquence, clarity, and fluency set me apart, earning, like my respect and admiration from peers and mentors. Today, I continue to inspire others with my linguistic prowess and passion for communication. Whether I am delivering a speech, engaging in a conversation, or simply sharing a story of my mastery of English language, science too, reminding everyone all that with dedications and perseverance, anything is possible. Impossible is nothing. And as I look back on my journey, I know that becoming the best English speaker was not just about acquiring